Now here's a question about a new hire that isn't working out that well. Dear Lance, I hired a new director of finance about a year ago. The person we brought on board seemed fine in the first couple of months, but now I'm having some doubts. He did seem to be a bit on the quiet side when I interviewed him, but I just thought that was fairly standard with accountants. My problem with this guy is that he never seems to venture out of his office. I see him at our management meetings, but other than that, he's kind of a phantom around here. My VP of Sales and Director of Marketing tell me that he never comes to them to ask about their particular operations. To be fair, he and his team do produce management reports, but he doesn't take the time or trouble to sit down with the individual members of the executive team and really drill down into what the implications of those reports are. I've talked to him about my concerns, but it doesn't seem to be making much of an impact. Do you have any ideas on how to get him more engaged in adding value to the operations?
It sounds to me like you're in the classic management conundrum of having to choose between pain and suffering. If you've talked to this guy and he isn't making a sincere and obvious effort to conform with your expectations, you've got no reason to believe that he'll ever be the director of finance that you need him to be. There could be any number of reasons that he hides in his office. He could be shy. He may be more comfortable with spreadsheets than people. Maybe he gets bogged down in detail. Whatever. It doesn't matter. What matters is that he isn't performing to spec. Basically, your choice is to put up with this guy and hope for small incremental improvements and then fire him 2 years from now when you finally suffered enough, or you could start the painful process of replacing him early. You're going to get there someday anyway, so you might as well do it now and save yourself the 1 or 2 years of suffering that for sure is going to happen.